Hello amazing leaders, and welcome to day 79 of the Amazing 90-Day Challenge. I can't believe how quick we're getting to day 90 now, but today I want to talk about something that I think all amazing leaders should do, but I find very few of them actually do. So I'm going to challenge you today again to be able to try and put this thing into place. And it's very simple. It's called thinking time, and it's something that John C. Maxwell teaches, as well as lots of other people. So when was the last time that you set aside an hour just to think, not to do anything else, not to be disturbed, not to work on a specific task or project necessarily, but just to allow yourself to think? Often our brains are sort of working overdrive in terms of all the things that we're trying to do, the decisions we've got to make, the people we need to meet with and discuss certain things with. But you are one of the most important people in your lives, if not the most important, because without you, nothing else will really work in your own world. And all amazing leaders need that time just to think. They may need time to think through different situations and scenarios. Sometimes we need to play out things in our head about how certain things might go. If we say this to that person, what are they going to respond with? And then how am I going to react? And so on and so forth. Maybe it is a difficult decision that you need to spend time thinking on. But even better than that, maybe it's something that you want to do in the future. And you just need to set aside some time to be able to think about what it is that you want to do in the future. Are you aligned with your amazing 3D goals? Are you aligned with what your business and organisation needs to do, or your family or the people around you? And having this time just once a week to spend on yourself, just thinking, makes things a lot clearer and a lot more simpler to do when the time comes for you to be able to put those things that you're thinking about into practice. And it's so simple to do, it really is. What you need to do is just put an hour in your calendar, in your diary, once a week, call it thinking time, and then just make sure you stick to it. It's very easy for this habit to be able to be overtaken by something else that is seemingly more important. But when you're doing this, the best thing to do is to change your environment. John C. Maxwell, he has a thinking chair where he sits in this and just spends time thinking about things. And all you need is that time, that environment, that space. You need a pad of paper, preferably a blank one, so that there's nothing else that you can be distracted by, and then just a pen. And switch off all devices. Put yourself in a do not disturb mode and a do not disturb sign on your door. Maybe you can kind of go off grid for an hour. It's only an hour, so people will survive without you being around. You can tell them that you're going to be out and not be able to be contactable for an hour. Maybe you can stay at home and do that if you can be alone there. Maybe you can go to a library, maybe a coffee shop or something, but that sometimes can be quite distracting and busy for myself. So I like it just to be totally quiet and silent. I like to change my environment so I'm not at my desk doing certain things where it's easy to get distracted and to, check on an email, or the phone might go, whatever else it might be. So if you can, just get yourself away from everything. It's just an hour. What do you do or watch TV or waste time on for an hour a day, let alone an hour a week? So try and do this thing. Try and get into the habit of investing in yourself, and just see what a difference it would make to you and to those around you and to those that you lead. And if you want to encourage others to do something similar, especially those that you're leading, or your children or people around you, your friends and family, then you've got to start by leading and doing this thing yourself, so that you can show them that actually it is important. It's so important that I'm going to do it, and I'd love for you all to do it as well. So when are you going to put your thinking hour, your thinking time into your diary for this week or for next week, and set it as a reoccurring event so that you can continue to invest in yourself forevermore? So I hope that's helpful. I hope you'll have an amazing day, and remember, why be average when you can be amazing?